Okay, so for this video, we will now start doing the upload file form. So let's create a form here after the image. So let's create a form. Then method will be post. Then if you're going to upload a file, one attribute that you need to consider is to put the enc type, no, or encryption type. Then the value will be multi uh, part form data. So let us check whether it is correct later on. So this is we need this one to capture the file upload. Okay, so let's create an input type which is a file. Then let's name it maybe photo. No, and then I'll just do a required uh, attribute here so that it will require us to attach a file for the upload. But of course, you need to double check it later on with back end. No, for this demo, we'll just proceed with what is ideal. So, but in reality, you need to, of course, check whether the file exists and if the file type matches your expected um, type of file and so on and so forth. So next, let's create an input type submit. So then this will be upload. Then the name of this button, of course, will be upload. There. So let's save this one and refresh our profile. Then as you can see, there would be a choose file and upload. Okay. So it doesn't do anything yet since we haven't coded our PHP. So if we click the upload, then we need to run our PHP code. So it's up to you where you want to code the PHP. You can code it up here and then just display the error message below the form or code your whole PHP in this after the form. No. For this example, let's try to have a different approach. So I'll do it here in the top part. So let's create a if is set, then our variable post, then the button which is upload. So if the user clicks on the upload, we will retrieve the file. No? So let's show or introduce the file now. So in PHP, if you're going to do a file handling, we will call the $_files array. So this array constitutes all related properties of the file. No? So it is as an associative array that holds the details of the file. So let's var dump this one to just to show you. So echo, I'll put a pre to format the var dump here. And then let's var dump the files. Then our variable here is called photo. So we will call the photo. So you could have multiple file uploads. So we need to specify which input type is that. So that's it. And then let's do a refresh. And then let's choose a file. So for this one, I already downloaded some sample image. So let's choose Kuro-chan here. And then click upload. Then as you can see, since we var dump it and our code is on top, so the message will be displayed on top. So here we have the name. So the name is the file name go together with the file type. Then you have also the full path. And then you have a type. So this is an image with type WebP. Then after that, the temp name. So the temp name just show you where the tentative or temporary file was stored in the browser or in the server. So if you upload a file, actually, it is not yet uh, in the server. So we need to perform some coding to move the files to the server. And then if there's an error, it will display here in the error um, associative array. And then the byte size of your file. So for this one, we're using bytes. So if you want to convert this into megabytes, you just do the conversion. Okay. So I think we have successfully captured the file. So now we'll move to moving the file to the server. And of course, later updating the database. So let's move the file to the server for this one. So I'll comment this out since we don't really need this one. And then to move your files in the server, you can call the move uploaded file function. Then the first parameter will be the temporary storage of the file, which is will be stored in the files. Name of the file is photo, and the array temp name there. Then the destination would be the directory where we want to save the file. No? So let's uh, create the directory so that we will just put the variable here. No? So I'll call this one as file name. No? Or file. It's up to you. Then I'll concatenate our image folder here. Images slash then dot. Since the user will upload photo and it will be stored in our images folder here, we're not guaranteed na they would be unique all the time. So what I will do is to add a prefix, which is the session user ID. So let's call the session user, and then our column user ID. So this will make every upload unique as per the user. No? Since we don't have a way to check whether for this demo, we will not check if the file already exists. In reality, you should rename your file by creating a new hash, etc., so that it won't be descriptive now, or you won't know the file name. But for this demo, we'll just concatenate the user ID and just call the file name. So files, then photo, then I'll call the name. So I will retain the original file name, just concatenate it with the user ID to make every upload unique to the user. Then the file name variable will be called here. There. Oh, okay. So if uh, this is a successful upload, this method will return true. No? If not, it will return false. So basically, we can put it inside an if. No? And then if the files has been uploaded, we will of course message a successful one. Else, no, we will do a message of failed to upload. No? So I want the okay. So let's try it first. So I'll just do an echo muna to make it upload successful just for the demo of the function. And then if failed, echo uh, upload failed just for a demo. Then let's refresh. Then let's choose a file. Let's click Koro-chan, and then let's go to the directory of images, and let's see if I do the upload. Okay, upload successful. And then as you can see in our directory, the file appeared, and then the file name is 1 Koro-chan, since the user ID of this account is 1. And okay, the file name is still Koro-chan. No. Okay, so there you have it for this part. I'll be stopping this video and proceed with the next part with a new recording to chunks the uh, demonstration.